Undercover Redneck here today. Today, I want to talk to you about car kits. This is something that I've been wanting to do for some time, and just seemed like there was never the right time. It was raining, it was blistering hot, something, right? And I got all this gear I want to pull out for you guys. So today's the day. Today's the day. A couple of you said, man, I want to see what's in that black case. Well, you're going to find out today. I carry two cases with me. I'm going to show you what's in each of them in a minute. Before I do that, some of you may be saying, what is the deal with car kits? Not a big deal. I got a bag. All right, so let's go over a few things here, okay? I've got some statistics. I'm going to throw some numbers at you here real quick. Did a little research, okay? According to the CDC, 2019, says that 39.8% of people aged 20 and over are obese. About 20% aged 12 to 19 are obese in America in 2019. 71.6% aged 20 and over are overweight. Almost 72% of young people 20 and over can be categorized as overweight. All right, so hold on a minute. If you're overweight, don't get mad at me. I'm just reading numbers. Disabled, right? 1 in 4 Americans are categorized as having some sort of a disability. All right? 1 in 7 are disabled due to mobility, or 14.29% of the population. All right? These are people can't throw a bag on their back, more than likely, if they have a mobility issue, can't throw a bag on their back and head out in the woods, or they can't throw a bag on their back at midnight and leave their home, or whatever, okay? What does that mean? Well, okay, hold on a minute. There's 328.2 million people in the US as of 2019. So if we take this 14.29%, that means we've got almost 47 million people in the US who have a mobility disability of some kind. All right? Not cracking on those people. All I'm saying to you is a bag's not enough. Okay? For those people, a bag is not enough. Strapping a bag on your back and heading out is not an option for a lot of those folks. Okay? So I want to talk to you about the importance of kits. And before, I'm going to show you mine, and I want you, you're going to go, oh my God, that's a lot of stuff. No, it's not. If you pack it right, you got the right vehicle, it's not. All right, here it is, guys. It's all laid out here. I'm going to go through it one step at a time. I try to keep it separate. This is the truck kit over here. You can see. So first I got a 12 by 12 tarp here. Pretty self-explanatory, right? The other thing is I've got a road atlas. This has United States, Canada, and Mexico. Everything. Oh, David, you don't need that. We got GPS, dude. We got phones. Well, yeah, today we do. But are there scenarios where we wouldn't have phones? Yeah, there are. So that's why I have that. So back here, we've got some fire starting stuff. I've got some fat wood in a Altoids tin. I've got a ferro rod and some jute twine. couple saws. Let me just stop here real quick. Look, I set this kit up for, I'm in my car and I've got 4 people with me, right? I don't know. If I'm not home, I've got my car with me. I'm in my truck. This stuff, is stuff I can go into the woods and build. I intend to build frame structures that I can survive long term if I have to. Again, I don't want to do that, but if I have no other choice, I want to be prepared for that scenario. Okay. So saws, obviously hacksaw. What's that for? You know, where am I going to break down? I don't know. Where am I going to be when things go bad? I might need to cut a lock. I might need to cut a bolt. I don't know. I don't know what kind of scenario there's going to be. This is a 220 Conibear, and that is a Belial, just in case for those of you that want to know. Belial, did my research, American made. Actually, that might be made in Canada. Anyway, good sturdy trap. Those are the jaws that open the trap. For those of you that are in He-Man, have never tried opening up a 220 Conibear, you know, you got to be a man and a half. Maybe you are. Maybe I'm a wuss for having that, but I have it. I've got a little bit of toe stuff here, and I want to jump ahead and show you why do I have toe stuff. If I need to get pulled out of a ditch, or if I need to pull someone out of a ditch, I can do that. But this is my heavy duty clevis. It's rated at 6.5 ton, which I would never use it for that. These are a little bit lighter, but point is I've got 3 clevis with me. All right, back up here. So got a fishing pole, some string. I got a light fishing kit right there. And here are my, generally speaking, are my tools. Now, this needs work. I want to admit it. I've got other toolboxes that are full of tools, and I didn't have enough duplicates to fill this up. That's what I have right now. And I'm working on putting more tools in there. All right. Over here, actually the hammer goes up here. This is a heavy duty set of tie downs. Tie straps, and then over here are some brace and bits, right? What do you need brace and bits? Well, I got 2 of them. If you have tried to build without hammers and nails and all that good stuff, you want to put up a lean-to or something, you got kids with you, or you've got elderly with you, or you've got someone who, like we talked before, is disabled, and you need to get them out of the weather, you're going to have to put up a frame structure of some kind. All right. If you don't know how to use a drill to build a frame structure, I can't tell you in this video. You're going to have to Google it, or maybe I'll cover that in another video. Got some rope. I got a bunch of these cloths, and I've got this clear tubing. What in the world's the tubing for? Siphoning gas, being honest with you. And 2 rolls of duct tape. You know what those are back there. Those are, I think, 4 mil bags. And I was gonna pull that thing out of there. That is a 30-foot tow strap that's good for 30,000 pounds. And I got a tree saver in there too. If you don't know what that is, Google it. But a tree saver is basically a strap that goes around a tree or a vehicle, and then your tow strap attaches potentially to that. It's awesome. I've pulled all kinds of stuff with it already, and it works fantastic. This is, and this leads me to something else I need, but this is a tire repair kit. I did a lot of research, and these aren't plastic, guys. What I liked about them is they're steel, right? So if I need to repair a tire, God forbid, I can do it. Got instructions in there for someone who's never plugged a tire. By the way, if you've never plugged a tire, it's okay. You just need to learn it, okay? You need to learn it. Small set of bolt cutters. Got a chain, got a crowbar there. What kit isn't good without a crowbar? I'm gonna take these out of here real quick. I am so proud. You know, one of the things I learned by researching is that the majority of jumper cables today are made out of, the strands are made out of aluminum. and then they dip them in copper. Okay. This set, I'm not gonna tell you what it cost me. Well, I'll tell you. It was 160 bucks. But these are real copper. These are the heaviest duty jumper cables I could find. And they are awesome. I believe those are 16 or 20 feet. I can't remember which. And I believe it is, I don't know the gauge of the wire. If you're interested, you want to know more where I got them from and the name brand of them, message me and I'll get that information to you, okay? And then just some general tie downs. And I bought this just when you started to think you had to spend a bunch of money. That toolkit right there I bought at a pawn shop. I think I paid 25 bucks for it. If you go over to Home Depot and pick that up, I think they're 75 or 100 bucks. I'm not sure which, but they're expensive. All right, and then over here. So this came out of the kit I told you that had my camping type gear in it. And you can see my inch bag back there. It's got an axe in it. Keep an axe in it all the time. It's an S-Twing 19-inch. So let's just go through here. I'll start from the back and work my way up here, okay? So I don't know. I love these things. They're micro cloths. That's what they are. I carry 2 of them in this kit. Roll of paper towels. How long is that going to last you? Not long. But they're in there. I just threw them in there. And then I've got some cotton balls, some more bungee cords, tent repair kit. It's got glue. It's got everything in it. You can literally fix an entire tent with that thing. I've added stuff to it. Lanterns. So one of the things here. This is a dual fuel. My go-to is a dual fuel, and it'll burn gasoline. It'll burn regular gasoline. You can see the mantles are out of them. I've got extra mantles in here. That one's on its way out. That's a propane. I've got 4 bottles of propane. Yeah, I know they leak. I'm not sure what's in them. I know at least 2 of them are full, but I try to keep an eye on them. And then I've got this dual fuel stove. I bought this thing, I don't know, that thing's 20 years old or more. I try to keep it clean, try to keep it well cared for. But again, it is a dual fuel as well. So God forbid I got to take some of that hose over there and, you know, siphon some gas out of my car or somebody else's car or an old vehicle I find. I'll do it, and I can cook if I have to. You know, I know how to start a fire, okay? I know how to go into the woods, find dead wood and start a fire. But if I'm cooking, if I've got a bunch of people and I need to try to take care of them, this is how I'm going to do it, right? That's how I'm going to start with until I have it no more. Okay, first aid kit. I'm not going to go through that. It's just a general it's a boo-boo kit. I got an I.N.C.H. I got the high-tech stuff on my bags, right, with the Israeli bandages and everything. A little bit of petroleum jelly, you know what that's for. This is jute twine, and this is some 8mm leather thread. It's heavy duty. I can fix just about anything with it. All right, I can even sew people up with it if I have to. Speaking of sewing, I've got a sewing awl there, and I've got a light sewing kit here as well. All right, you can see I got all the needles and threads, everything you're going to need in there, and I've got a really nice fishing kit right here. This fishing kit has got everything. Okay, so real quick, what I want to do is open up my dry box area here. You can see in here. Extra mantles. I told you I had extra mantles. Get you some mantles, they're cheap. And just some kerosene wicks. These could be used in a lot of different ways. Can be used in oil lamps too, or an improvised lamp. Some more thread, all right, and some matches. A big old box of matches. 2 ferro rods, a lighter, a box of cards, a little more sewing equipment. Okay, and let's see, I've got some gloves. So I've got some regular, get you some leather gloves. Get some leather gloves and keep them with you, okay? A pair of leather gloves. These are the Lodge gloves. These are I can pick up a hot pan and 10 steaks. I love coffee, what can I tell you? Shame on me. I got a coffee kit there, and I got a grinder, and I got a couple more saws here. Just a regular old-fashioned bow saw, and I've got another hacksaw there. All right, so another tarp. I don't know if I showed you that, but I have another tarp there, and I got a crank radio with a light on it. So God forbid all my batteries are dead and something's happened, I want to know what's going on in the world. This is the food I carry in my my camping kit. Well, the second kit I just showed you. So over here I've got what is it, 8 cups of pinto beans. Wait a minute here. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, 7 cups of pinto beans. I've got 4 cups of rice here, box of penne, a little bit of spaghetti sauce, PB, peanut butter, and some honey, a couple cans of tuna, and some beans. Not a lot of food, right? But it's hard to carry food. It's hard to keep food in a vehicle, and you know, anticipate having to rotate it out. When it comes to vehicles, I don't think you have to have a new vehicle, and I don't think you need to have a 4-wheel drive truck. I'm blessed, I have a 4-wheel drive truck, but it's a 2009. I'm not hung up on having the latest and greatest. I'm hung up on having something that's cared for, something that the maintenance is done on it, something that has good tires. If you've got tires and they don't have a lot of tread, that's a prep, right? You gotta have a vehicle that's got good tires on it, and when the chips are down, it's gonna run. I would suggest you put matching tires on your vehicle, not because for any other reason than they're gonna wear better and you're gonna get more life out of them if you have 4 of the same and you would keep rotating them. Keep the oil changed. Know how to service your vehicle. If you don't know how to service it, if you don't know how to change an air filter on it, get something you can work on, right? Like I said, this is a 2009, and all the maintenance is done, the oil is changed, and it's ready to go. And it helps if you have storage space. It helps if you have a place to put all your belongings. It helps if you have a bed, but room to put your gear and keep it dry. So there's my kit, guys. Is it perfect? No, I'm sure it's not. Is it missing things? I'm sure it is. Let me critique my own kit here for you. I know I need an air pump. I need an air pump. If I get a flat tire and I fix it, I gotta blow it back up, right? That's for that air kit. I gotta have something that blows up the air. Put air in a tire for me. And the other thing is, I don't really have, other than what's in my I.N.C.H bag, is cooking utensils, right? I don't have, for a group of people, I think I've got 2 sets of silverware. So maybe we start eating with our hands or whatever, but that's my kit. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something from it, get some ideas. I know that I get ideas from other people that I watch, but I think one of the big things that inspired me to want to do this is listening to people who on YouTube who can't bug out, right? People who can't, they're tied to their vehicle. I think it's important when it comes to having a vehicle and being prepared, is being able to have a kit where you can help other people, right? Some way, somehow help other people out. And this is my answer to that. Okay, so hope you enjoyed it. Undercover Redneck out.